Introduction to Progress, 8 in UK schools. Progress. 8 is a performance measure introduced by the Department for Education in England to assess the effectiveness of secondary schools. Launched in 2016, it replaced the previous system, which relied heavily on raw attainment scores like the percentage of students achieving 5 or more A*C grades at GCSE. Progress 8 aims to provide a more nuanced and equitable measure of student progress by considering the academic improvement of pupils across a range of subjects. Historical context. Before the introduction of Progress 8, school performance was primarily measured by GCSE results, particularly focusing on the number of students achieving a certain threshold of A*C grades. This method faced criticism for several reasons. Narrow focus. The old system incentivized schools to concentrate resources on students at the CD borderline to boost their statistics, potentially neglecting both higher-achieving students and those at risk of failing. Inequity. Schools in more challenging circumstances, where students started at a lower academic baseline, were often unfairly judged because raw attainment did not account for the varying levels of initial student ability. Limited curriculum. Emphasizing certain subjects over others led to a narrowing of the curriculum, with less focus on creative or vocational subjects. Development and implementation. The development of Progress 8 was part of a broader reform aimed at creating a more balanced and fair accountability system. The measure was designed to address the aforementioned issues by measuring progress. Progress 8 evaluates the progress students make from the end of primary school, Key Stage 2, to the end of secondary school, Key Stage 4. This means it accounts for the students' starting points and measures their progress across a range of subjects. Broadening accountability. The measure includes a wide array of subjects divided into 3 categories: English and Maths. These subjects are double-weighted to emphasize their importance. EBAC subjects: Sciences, Computer Science, History, Geography, and Languages. Open Group: any remaining GCSEs and other approved academic, arts, or vocational qualifications. Calculation method. Progress 8 is calculated by comparing the actual GCSE results of students to their estimated results based on national averages for students with similar prior attainment at Key Stage 2. The steps are as follows. Expected scores. Calculate the estimated scores for each student across the 8 subjects, based on prior attainment. Actual scores. Record the actual GCSE scores achieved by the students. Difference. Subtract the estimated scores from the actual scores to determine the progress score for each subject. Averaging. Average. The progress scores across all subjects to get the final Progress 8 score for each student and then for the school. A Progress 8 score of 0 indicates that students, on average, are making expected progress. Positive scores indicate above-average progress, while negative scores indicate below-average progress. Why Progress 8 is used fairer assessment. By measuring progress rather than attainment, Progress 8 aims to provide a fairer assessment of a school's effectiveness. Schools with students who have lower starting points but make significant progress can demonstrate their impact better than under the old system. Curriculum broadening. Progress 8 encourages a broader and more balanced curriculum. Schools are incentivized to offer a wider range of subjects, ensuring that all students receive a well-rounded education. Reduction of gaming. The measure reduces the incentive for schools to focus disproportionately on students at the CD borderline. Instead, it promotes the progress of all students, regardless of their starting point or predicted attainment level. Criticisms and challenges. Despite its advantages, Progress 8 has faced criticism and challenges. Complexity. The calculation method is complex, making it difficult for parents and some educators to understand. Pressure on schools. High stakes associated with progress. 8 scores can create pressure on schools and teachers, potentially leading to teaching to the test or other unintended consequences. Exclusion of non-GCSE qualifications. Some argue that Progress 8 undervalues vocational qualifications, which can be critical for some students. Conclusion. Progress 8 represents a significant shift in how school performance is measured in the UK, aiming to provide a fairer, more comprehensive picture of student progress. While it has addressed several issues inherent in the previous system, ongoing adjustments and refinements are necessary to ensure it meets its goals without unintended negative impacts. Its focus on progress over raw attainment helps highlight schools' contributions to student development, offering a more nuanced and equitable measure of educational success.